A very good morning to you, Simpiwe. Indeed, we are joined by the NEC member, Zizi Kodwa, who is accompanying President Cyril Ramaphosa as they mobilize the voters to go out and register. Earlier, there was a bit of misunderstanding, so we went to a different school where I think even the entire media, even the IEC officials went there, but it did appear that so there was a bit of misunderstanding. Now we are at Hitekani Primary School. That's exactly where the president is registered. But to get a bit more from Zizi about this, Mr. Kodwa.
Morning.
I know that you are the NEC member, but you also have a different role. But before we get there, so where is the president? When is he expected to be here?
The president is doing a walkabout and a blitz at Protiklan. You remember earlier at about 5 o'clock, the president leading a team of National Executive Committee members, provincial leadership, regional leadership, branches of the ANC, gathered from Regina Mundi and had a walk up until we got to Mangalani taxi rank. He got a briefing at the PSO office. He's now at Protiklan on his way to here, where the president will check his details, which is important for all of us as South Africans as part of strengthening our democracy, to also to strengthen participated democracy.
Other than being a leader in your own right as the NEC, there's a role you are playing in the presidency. Tell us more. What's your current role? I'm
now head of the presidency office, both the president and the deputy president, overall coordination, the function of the office. But there's a specific function that the National Executive Committee felt in its own wisdom, that as the ANC have not been doing well to monitor the efficacy of our policies, its impact in terms of its objectives, their objectives to change the lives of ordinary people. How do we make sure that we benchmark the success of our policies so that we do not recycle our policies even to an extent that we can't even measure their success or not success. So part of my work is to monitor the evaluation of the efficacy of our policies, their effectiveness, at the same time monitor the performance of our MPs, the MPLs, the councillors, the mayors, the deployees. We need to know on a daily basis what is the life of a mayor from Monday to Friday. What is the life of a member of parliament? What does a minister do on Monday from 8 o'clock in the morning until whatever time? So that at the end of the day, we don't want to walk and do blitz to the communities. We walk into limpet minds. That this person you are coming with, we have not seen this person since last election. We have had those experiences. There are certain priorities that we have set out for our deployees to carry out to communities. Those through communities, we must hear the noise that indeed your deployee is servicing us, because our deployees are deployed in the position in which they hold for to do nothing else but to serve the people, and therefore to be the servants of the people. They must always be visible among the people.
So am I right to say you are the link between the president and the communities?
Absolutely, not only the president. Remember, I don't work in silos. There's a body called the National Executive Committee. And that National Executive Committee has got a lot of apartments and departments, including offices. At the engine of that is the office of the Secretary General, Comrade Ace. It's important that whatever we do, it must fit to the work of the Secretary General, who is the engine of the organization. But you know now, we are already in the belly of the elections phase. And therefore, whatever we do, it must fit to the work that Mbalula is ahead of. And it's important that whatever we do, we don't work in silos, whether it's the president, head of the presidency, but it must fit to the overall machinery of the African National Congress, because all of us must make sure that we strengthen the capacity of the ANC to win overwhelmingly come next year's elections.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That is Zizi Kodwa, the NEC member, and of course you heard there is the head of the presidency. He was just recently appointed, as he told us, to strengthen the coordination between the various spheres of government and of course the party. This is the place where President Ramaphosa will come to check his name. It's Hitekani Primary School, so we expect him to be here at around 10 o'clock.
All right, thanks for that, Mzwai.